to Bigo Tarot. You see who's up? Zbanga, Chyna, and Diamond. I was supposed to do this reading actually last week, but I said let me get it done today. Okay, so long story short, man, before I start, please like, comment, share, subscribe, smash that thumbs up, my babies, and please hit it on your way in or out. And if you're not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you. So, long story short, Zbanger, Chyna had reached out to Zbanger and basically needed their helping hand to get, needed to get their voice out. And he did. He helped her. And that turned out disastrous. Things didn't work out the way that she wanted it. So she got upset and started calling them devils. Diamond had reached out to Zbanger and told Zbanger that she was Chyna's sister and needed to get in touch. So Zbanger is looking at her like, yo, I can help you. She's around me. I'm going to hit you up when Chyna's up here so I can get you. Long story short, he calls her. Diamond gets up there, comes to find out, it turned into cousin, then it turned into basically she was a baddies groupie, and boom, we're here today. So, the first thing I want to see is what was Chyna, what was her motive for contacting Zbanger? Why did she contact Zbanger? Okay? What's the energy around Chyna spirit contacting Zbanger? We already got 2 cards. Magnet. She basically she watched him. Seen a man, look like a single man. He has people up on his channel. Look, Hot Pursuit. So she was watching him. Hot Pursuit. She watched him. She sat there and watched him and seen him with women on his platform, women talking to him talking to women, and it was like, listen, she was drawn into contacting him, seeing his numbers, seeing the people around him. What else, Spirit? Oh, Chyna. What else? Today, present, the now. Show him, that was like in this moment, I need him. He's out here, he cool with these other women. I love that the energy that he's giving them. So he'll help me too. Like, he will help me get to where I need to go. She was on a hot pursuit for him now. You see how this dog is chasing the other dog? That's how she was on his heels. What else? Spirit? What was the energy? Why Chyna contacted Zbanger? What was her motive for contacting him? What was Chyna's motives? Oh, wow, look, crushed, broken, sad. Because ever since she hasn't been in contact with him, she's not getting she's not getting the energy. She's not getting the people that she had before. But we also know that, she's not living in Baltimore. She's in VA, allegedly, right? The history, past, we know that they are no longer, that they're no longer nothing no more, okay? She's very curious. She's very curious about him. Look, she thought that he was Mr. Krabs, hard on the outside, but he was soft as a teddy bear. So why not? He opened up the door. He welcomed her in. See? But she wants to reunite. Now, she might not say that with her mouth, but it's because, look, pot of gold. He's a pot of gold. He can get me to where I need to be. Selling you false dreams. So she came to Zbanga selling him false dreams. Selling him a lot of things that was not true. Look, accessories. Wow. What else, Chyna? Why did you reach out to Zbanga? different goals. We don't want the same thing. She got upset because he wasn't on her page or the page that she wanted him on. Reboot. Like, I need you. So this is telling us right now that Chyna, Zbanga ain't messing with you, honey. He ain't messing with you. He is not going to touch you with a 10-foot pole. It's like that impact. She tried to make a positive impression on him. She thought about her story. Before she came to him, she thought about everything she planned, thought about it, but it just didn't go. She seen Zbanga as a chance for people to see who she is, tell her story, and she could start, okay? Allegedly. What else? What else? But she wants to reboot. But Zbanga ain't gonna let you nowhere near him. Escapade, hideaway, adventure. This was a new adventure. He could take her. Look, friendship. She could build a strong friendship and he could get her even higher. I'm also picking up the energy that she reached out to other people, but other people wasn't touching her. Other people wasn't touching her, but Zbanga said, here's my hands. But what Zbanga don't know is that she lied in wait and she watched you. She watched you for a little while before she even contacted. Watch how you move. Watch how you interacted with the other people on your platform. What touched you? What moved you? What would make Zbanga, say, oh yeah, Chyna, I got you. Come over here. No problem. That story would touch his heart. Anxiety, panic, scared. A lot of people, she started feeling some type of way. Because she knew that certain things wasn't adding up. Because she was looking at those comments in the comment section. Bragging. She was telling other people about Zbanga and his platform. She also has paranoid energy. Like, basically, before he turned against me, let me turn against him. Before he kicked me in a behind, so that's where her mind was like, let me cut you before you cut me. Not knowing if this man was going to cut you or not. Wow, look. Returning. Recalling that energy that he was giving her. The things that he was helping her. Look, great pretender. She was pretending. The life that she was faking it to make it. Okay? Faking it to make it. Gambling. She didn't know whether Zbanga was going to take her grip, anchor. This is what she wanted to do. She wanted to have a grip on him. Wow. So she came, the energy around it is, long story short, she couldn't get where she wanted to go. So she watched this man, like lying and waiting, and chose him, like his numbers, the people he had on his platform. She watched the way he talked, the way he engaged with other people. So she said, I'm going to reach out for him. I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to reach out for him. So it wasn't, her intentions were not good. It was just to come up and to use him for his platform, for his numbers. The things that she's saying, and it's projection, right, my loves? So when people usually accuse you of doing certain things, right? That's the things that they were doing. And that's what it's showing. All Chyna wanted Zbanga to do was to help build her up, get her out there. Let's see. Why did Diamond? Let me clean out my cards. Why did Diamond? What was her intentions? What was her energy when she reached out to Zbanga? Diamond. Oh wow. Wow, she feels like Zbanga just threw her out of the way, threw her in the trash. Oh wow, look. Zbanga, this little girl had a thing for you. She likes your energy. Settlement, agreement. She wants to have a compromise. This is the energy now that she's feeling. Karmic, third party. She is the third party. First it was Chyna and Zbanga, and look, she brought herself into it. And when she brought herself in the situation, what happened between Chyna and Zbanga? The whole thing imploded. Memorized. Mesmerized. Wow. Happiness. She was overjoyed. She was happy when she spoke to Zbanga, and Zbanga told her that, yes, I'll connect you to your sister. Look, this is crazy. Now we know why, now we know why she called him about 30 times and said, Zbanga, she has obsessive compulsive energy. But why did Diamond reach out to Zbanga? Wanted that grip. She needed him for that anchor to needed to anchor Chyna to her. She knew that Zbanga could be that person to get Chyna to her because he already had the grip. Wow. What else? What else was it? But you really feel like this man discarded you and threw you out? Honey, what was he supposed to do? Then reorganizing her priorities. Her priorities to get underneath Chyna. Like she was on one way, but it's like, listen, I can go about this. I can go about this a whole nother way. I can, you know what? This is crazy. Y'all saw out this man for your own opportunity to come up, reboot. You too. You want to make things right. You want to sit up there and erase the things that you've done to this man and said about this man. And it's crazy that you want to sit there and figure out a way to make amends and come back. This man ain't going to deal with y'all. Look, GPS watching. So she watches D-Van. She watched him also. The same thing that Chyna did. Chyna's not answering my emails, none of that, my IGs, my DMs, none of that, so I can go through this man. What else? What was... Why did you reach out to D-Van? Blown away. Sudden rush of emotions. This is when Zbanga had posted who she is about her. She's supposed to be, you know, Krishan's, on Krishan's side, but she had a rush of emotions when Zbanga put it out who she was, when she's liking the opposite side, the side that she's not supposed to be on, like in post. She was blown away. She didn't think that he would do that. Goals, focusing. Focus on getting to this man, to get to Chyna, get to, you know, Krishan, projected. She had time. It's like, you know how you tell your friends and other people certain things and they like, yeah, right. So she was against their time because people didn't believe that she was talking to any of them or she had um, any type of, what is the word? She wasn't dug in with these people. People weren't believing. So she was against the clock. So she had to do something. Look, ulterior motives. Ulterior motives. We already know that she had ulterior motives. Look, playroom. Hidden secrets. Wow. Secret agendas. Unsure. Communication not clear. Hello. So it's like she doesn't get it what Zbanga was telling her. She don't get it. She doesn't know what she did or why he's not messing. It's like this girl right here is so big. Oops, sorry, my loves. She is loca. Like, you know why this man isn't dealing with you. Look. Adore, admire. She admires this man, admires the thing that he has done, how he was so able, so fast to connect her to Chyna. And exactly what he told her he would do, he did. He did it. But look, now she's having remorse. She's regretting even doing the things that she did because guess what? Zbanga is Zbanga is better, well, him on their team than him away from them. And now she's regretting it. She's sitting there rethinking, well, keeping notes, diaries, watching everything. So she is watching all his lives. She's watching everything that he's doing. She's focused, fascinated. She's been watching him. Like I said, the same thing that Chyna did, Diamond did. The same exact thing. But with this girl right here, it's like she was starting to develop feelings for him. Roller coaster. They were on a high when it was, and it didn't last long. But then it went like this. Boom. Destruction. She has destructive energy. You know, anything you touch, certain. Because of her intentions. Look. Look at all this that's coming out with her on this man. How can you start having, like, this is like, Zbanga, stay away from this girl. She doesn't know, alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. But basically, her agenda was she watched him, she focused on him. She was very happy, but she had a hidden agenda, the same thing as Chyna. I need to get to Chyna. I can use him, and that's what she did. She used him. And as soon as she got to Chyna what she wanted, it was like, but the way you moved, my baby, the way you moved, you didn't think the full thing out. And see, you was out there running your mouth to people and telling them that you was more to these people than, so you was against the clock. So you started having that panic. It was that panic. That panic set in. People were like, ooh, see, look. So you're like, I'm done with her. I don't even want to deal with her no more. Sorry for dropping all on your head. I hope you're all right. But they like, I don't even want to deal with this no more. All right. So, first, let's see the energy around Zbanga. The energy around Zbanga when he first connected with Chyna. What was the energy around Zbanga when he first connected with Chyna? What was the energy with Zbanga? Ride or die. I'ma help you. I'ma help you. You reached out since the family ain't look, and he was telling people about her. Her story, like, yo, come see her. Come see her. Like, and don't just like I must get her story out there. I got her back. Ain't nobody else got her back. Ain't nobody else got her back. And you know, I'm believing what she's telling. Like passion. The passion behind, like he had a driving force to get her story out. He was committed to her story. Committed to her. He was in this for the long haul. Look, trying to rescue. Came in there trying to rescue, trying to help her. But look, Zbanga. It's a couple of things that Chyna said that you was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Like, yo, but did she? She said, but he shook it off. He didn't, you know, my babies, how I say, this ring is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is a legend. And metaphysical science cannot be proven. I am just poison ivy telling you the story spiritually. So, like, yo, you know how you sit there and that little person is like, something in the milk ain't clean. But no, everybody else did her dirty, so I don't even want to think that way. So he's seeing some holes and some things that did give him pause. But it's like, no, like I know with the story that he told her, that she told him, I apologize, my loves. With the stories that she told him, it's like everybody stepped on this woman. Intentions. What's his intentions? Everybody else that has, they just stepped on her. So I don't even want to start thinking that way. I don't even, but it is some things that gave him pause. But I like that this man was like, listen, I'm a ride or die. He was plugging, like talking. When he said he talked to his daughter, like, yo, put her on, you know, put it out there. He was not lying. He was, listen, he's like, listen, I gotta do this. I must help her. I'm in this for the long haul. I gotta rescue her. I gotta have other people hear her story. But then, wait a minute. Something in the milk ain't clean. Oh, TikTok. Wow, test tube. Early stages of making an offer. So, this was like, listen. In the beginning, it's like, listen, I'm going to get you out there. We're going to get your story out there. I'm riding for you. You feel like nobody else has roles for you. So I'm going to do this. Because you've been telling your story, but it's not going away. But I can get it up off the ground for you. I can get people to listen. Look, unsure. He started having second thoughts. He started having second thoughts as time went on. Settlement, compromise. And then he brought in Diamond. He brought Diamond in. And as soon as he brought Diamond in, what happened? Boom. And you know, it's like an uneasy feeling in my stomach. Like, yo, why did I even connect this girl to her? Like, he feels bad. Look, he was trying to manifest something wonderful for her, trying to help her. He believed in her. So, you know, what else? But, oh, all right. Look at this. See, let me explain something to you, my loves. When this card comes out, when this card right here comes out, because his intentions were right, and he did, and when he came in to help her, it was like a driving force to help her get her story out. He's protected, and anything that you try to throw on him, he's going to, anything that she tries, her or Diamond tries to put on this man's name, the truth is going to come out. Michael was in there protecting him. Okay? Because it's like, you know, the interlude. So when everything first happened, he was like, all right, well, you know, I'm going to fall back. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to stay quiet. Look, baby, you knew that it was more to the stories than what she was selling. But you didn't call her on her bullshit. But you went about it in the right way. You legitimately went in to help her. And she legitimately sought you out to get known, to get that money. Look, sold. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Look, then look, they started gossiping about him, talking bad about him, envious, jealous. Wow, that's messed up, but that's how it goes. And it also, like, I'ma be, it's like the next people from this, it's like a little bit of a burn. Now, Zbanga will help other people. But after this, with Chyna, it's giving him pause. It's like, wait a minute, you gotta do an extensive, because I can't just bring anybody on my platform and help you, and then you turn around and you call me devils. I worked hard for everything I've had. I worked hard for my platform. This man was really trying to help her. He was trying to help her. Shout out to you, Zbanga. Your motives was you was trying to help a woman who needed your help. You seen she was down on her luck. It was memorized by the story. It was like, listen, let me get your story out. I know I can manifest and get you where you need. I know that you're not doing good right now. I know that your money ain't, ain't mathing the way it is, but I can help you out a little because I know he knew that she was struggling. But as time went, he was already, it's something that she said that was like, wait a minute, hold up. Something ain't right. It's more to this story. It's a couple of times. So, now let's go to this. How does Zbanga feel about Chyna now? How does Zbanga feel about Chyna now? Wow. The Two of Cups. Like, listen, I respected you. I respected you. I, he had the Sun. He was very optimistic. He was happy. He was open. He wanted the truth. But now he wants, it's like a double-edged sword. He wants, since you threw this man's name in the mud, now he wants your truth out. But you're putting it out. But he came to you for that partnership. Listen, take my hand. I got you. I'm going to connect you to people. I respect you. But now it's like, You done ran the wells, Rob. You done called me too many devils. Look, and he's being vindicated. By her saying certain things and doing certain things with the Nine of Cups, people are realizing who she really is. People are seeing with the King of Wands in reverse that she's been telling lies and she has done devious things. That she didn't come. Wow. Look. Teamwork. Three of Pentacles. He wanted to work with her as a team. He wanted this woman to succeed. But now it's like, I want the truth of the matter of the lies that you've been telling. The lies that you've been telling on me. I want all of that to be exposed. Look. The Four of Wands. You're being canceled. People ain't messing with you. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Failure to launch now. You wasn't patient. Look, now that you turned against me, your well is run dry. You're not moving and shaking the way that you was moving and shaking with me. And now, you talking so much, you showing people who you really are. It's like he's being vindicated every time that she says something about him, right? All the negative that she said about him. It's a lot of things that she has said. It's turning around and it's vindicating him. He wanted actually the best for her. And he was on the ropes like, maybe I could still help her. But then it went too far. It went too far. She went too far. Let's see how Chyna feels about Zbanga now. How does Chyna? Look. And agenda is disconnected. She's disconnected. She's withdrawn from him. He's ignorant. Look, the Hermit. Trying to find certain information on him. Searching. Truth seeking. Trying to prove the things that she said about him. She's trying to prove the things that she said about him is true. It's like a disdain. She feels like it was one-sided charity. That Zbanga was getting everything and she wasn't getting anything. That he was greedy. That he's a thief. He took from her and it was unfair. Because, She was the Queen of Pentacles. She was supportive, you know. She's wise. She was reliable. When he said, come on, let's go, she came. Wow. What else? How does Chyna feel about Zbanga now? How does Chyna feel about Zbanga? How does Chyna, the Three of Swords, she's hurt. She's hurt that they're done. She's kicking herself in the behind. But she feels like Zbanga betrayed her. Not that she betrayed him. She doesn't see it that way. But now it's like, I'm gonna find some stuff on you. Wow. Now let's get the diamond. Like, this is what you get. This is why a lot of people don't like to help people. Because of things like this happening. And it's unfortunate. Because as you see on the table, and this man is protected with this whole situation. Because he did go in there with good intentions. He did go into this situation with trying to help her. He was trying to be their divine intervention. That's why he has the guidance. Because he was doing right. All right. All right, Miss Diamond. Let's see how you feel about Zbanga. Diamond, how do you feel about Zbanga right now? Seven of Swords. She wants Zbanga to come clean. She wants him to, tell people that he was screenshotting in her mind and pasting and cutting certain things that he put on on his Instagram to prove that the milk wasn't clean with her. So she's trying to figure out how to prove that she wasn't lying. Trying to get him to come clean and say that he just made it up. Wow, Diamond, you really are cuckoo. What else? How does Diamond feel about Zbanga? The Knight of Swords in reverse. She feels like Zbanga is controlling. He's manipulative. He plays a lot of games. He's calculated. Wow. The Moon. Confusion. He misrepresents people. Darkness around him. Three of Pentacles. That, the people around him help him build stuff and, collaborate stuff to go against her. Like they cutting and pasting things on her that are not true. So she's sitting there mulling and thinking about it. Look, she wants people to see that, Zbanga isn't who he's saying he is. But it's also like, is it time to just walk away from his whole Zbanga? But she has obsessive compulsive behavior too. So she doesn't know how to turn it off and just say, listen, I retreat. I'm going to leave it alone. She can't. Because she's done it for so long. She has to find a loophole so people will believe that he was pasting and cutting and that's not what she said or did. Or he was making up accounts that wasn't her. Let's see how Zbanga feels about this whole situation. Zbanga, how do you feel about Diamond and Chyna? The High Priestess. Intuition. Like, listen, it's a lot of secrets. It's a lot of stuff that Zbanga knows that he's not saying. He has a lot of information that he knows. He has wisdom to secrets, meaning that people have given Zbanga information that he did not release. Forgiveness. He wants to move forward with the Six of Cups. Like, it's time to move forward. Like, it's time to move on from this. He's actually happy with the Four of Wands that he's being vindicated from the things that was said about him from both of them. He's happy. You know, it's like joyful that I'm not the person that these two women try to make me seem. The things that they're trying to say about me is actually being shown on them. Does Zbanga regret working with Chyna? Does Zbanga... Alright, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. Turning point, change. Then we have the Magician, the illusions. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Like, I came to her, what? Unbiased judgment. I was clear with the communication. Like, everything. I tried to help this woman. I tried to give her justice. I tried to give her, you know. So I put it to you like this. He thinks about, like, I tried to give her a turning point. It's like I did my job. I did what I could do. But you're not going to put salt on my name. So it's like, I did it to help her. It's like, yes and no. Like, sometimes it's like, I wish I didn't touch this, but I did what I was supposed to do. Does Chyna wish that she didn't turn against, let me see. Chyna, does Chyna wish things didn't turn out the way they did between her and Zbanga? Yes. The Knight of Wands. She also feels like, you know, he promised me a lot and he didn't deliver. But you also, it's like two people, Miss Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Wow. But wait a minute, I do have some questions. So this is going to last a little bit longer than I want. A lot of people had asked. I'm only going to do a couple of questions because this is already 40-something minutes. So, Chyna says that she has a lawyer, right? Does Chyna have a lawyer? Because she keeps on saying that she's going to get Zbanga for defamation. Defamation. Does Chyna have insecurity? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. No. Someone who's lazy, suspicious. She doesn't have somebody who neglects her responsibilities. So she basically talks and she doesn't. She can't back up what she's saying. She doesn't have a lawyer. She does not have a lawyer that she can sue this man for defamation. Not defamation, defamation. Did Chyna have any money to get to Baltimore when Krishan told her and Tristan to come. Did Chyna have any money? No. She didn't have any money. And she was also had a fear because fear of moving on. She also had she didn't have the money, and also Tessa was there with the Eight of Cups in reverse. She didn't have the money. With the cups in reverse, her cups are empty. She didn't have the money to go anyway. But she should have just said, sis, I don't have, but you got to look at it on the pride side too. Who wants to tell your sis and tell in front of everybody, I don't have the money. Another question. So it was said, did Chyna call the fuzz and give up her daughter's address to them? Did Chyna call the fuzz and give them Alexis' address when she was mad at her? Oh, the two of cups in reverse, disharmony, disconnection, imbalance, unhappy cup. Oh, so allegedly, look. All right. Why did Diamond lie to Banger and tell Banger that she was because she knew that he was a kind man. She knew that he was cooperative. Someone who was interested, recognition, success. She knew that he would help with the Six of Wands. She knew if I say I'm a long lost sister, that he would like, listen, because he goodwill. She knew by saying that she was the long lost sister, that he would be like, all right, I got you. Listen, I can, you know, connect lost sisters. You know, who doesn't want to connect lost family members? Wow. The next question is, will Diamond stab Chyna in the back? Will Diamond stab Chyna in the back? Will Diamond stab Chyna in the back? Oh. Burden, overloaded, response lead, stressed out. Like, this, I basically, with the 10 of Wands, like, this is more, it's more than this than what I signed up for. It ain't working. It's an uphill. This too much. It's taking a toll on me. This is not what I signed up for. Did Zbanga try to use Chyna in any way? All right. Look, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Look, in the end, he got what? Stabbed in the back. He seen a woman who needed help. She doesn't finish what she starts. She doesn't, she doesn't know how, she doesn't have the tools to line it up. I got the tools. And look, in the end, what did she do? Wow. This is actually sad. He stepped out on a limb to help her. And he got stabbed in the back. He got used as a doormat. That they ended up having to, sever ties. But I'm gonna say this, Zbanga. Don't think because this happened with one person that all will do this to you. So did China want to use Zbanga and his platform for monetary gain? Oh, yep. Yep, she's seeing victory and success, a partnership, major choices, right? Perfect union. It's all like a good partnership. He could get her name out there. He's good to work with, good to partner up with. But look, deceit and trickery. So it wasn't going to last anyway because she wasn't underhanded dishonesty. She knew that Zbanga could get her victory, that she could achieve what she wanted to achieve, that people would, she's like, I could get seen, I can get heard. He has the crowds, he has the people, he has the numbers. I've been watching him, he can get me in the spotlight. I want to get up. He knows what he's doing. Wow. All right, I'm going to stop it right here, my loves. We are already 52 minutes into this reading. My stomach is, this is actually sad. It's actually sad that you have two women, one used to get to another person who got hurt, got Chyna that seen this, and she got mad because he didn't do everything that she wanted him to do. But this was his platform, and he put his hand out and said, "Listen, take my hand, I got you," and got stabbed in his back. Matter of fact, you can't even see my sword over there, but got stabbed in his back. But Z-Banger, listen to this. Everybody isn't like a China or a diamond. Now I know you're like, listen, I have to be a little bit careful on who I help, which is understandable after that situation. But you have been vindicated. All right, my loves, talk to me in the comment section below. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up on your way in or out. If you are not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you. Talk to me in the comment section below, and I will see all of you later.